What is up, guys? Welcome to the first Christmas light video of the season. This is a video I wanted to do last year, but we all know how last year's December release schedule went. But today, we're finally going to be taking a look at some more motion Christmas lights. I bought these things at good old Home Depot last year, and I'm pretty sure they're selling them this year as well, so if you want to get your hands on these, go get some this year, because who knows how much longer they're going to be selling these old school incandescent lights. This new strand of motion lights is very largely the same as the one I had back in 2016. It's got all 8 of the same modes, even though the names are a little bit different, but the big difference between the new set and the set I had back in 2016 is that this new set right here only has 3 channels, whereas the one that I had back in 2016 had 4 channels. Now, for those who don't know much about these kinds of Christmas lights, channels pretty much indicate the amount of colors that the strand has. You'll see later in this video that this one only has 3. It's got red, green, and blue. The strand that I had back in 2016 had 4 channels. I don't remember the colors off the top of my head, but that additional channel made the animations a lot smoother, as you'll also see later in this video when we get to the demo. Another thing that's kind of disappointing about these lights is the fact that at the end of the strand there is no outlet. It just ends just like the strand I had back in 2016. Not really too big of a deal, but it is quite annoying when you're trying to use this strand of Christmas lights in something like I set up outside my house every year. Either way though, guys, with that intro out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the first Christmas light video of 2023. So we're currently on mode 8 for this light strand, which just has all 3 colors on steady. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the dial to mode 1. This mode is called combination, and it kind of just cycles through the other 7 modes that this controller provides. Since we're going to be seeing the other 7 modes in this video anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and switch it over to mode 2. This one is called slow to fast flashing, and pretty much it just goes through all the colors one by one except really quick. And you can see there are some speed variances on this setting as well, which is why it's called slow to fast flashing. We're going to go ahead and go on to mode 3, which is slow to fast twinkle. And you can see this one just goes through all the colors 2 at a time and gets faster as it goes on. This is the fastest right here, and as you can see, this looks pretty similar to the first mode. We're going to move on to mode number 4, which is called alternating fade in out. And if you guys remember from the video I did back in 2016, this mode is also referred to as slow glow. And this mode really shows what the lack of the 4th channel does to this light strand, because for a short period of time on this mode, there's just no lights on at all, because it's, again, missing that 4th channel. And just like the strand I had back in 2016, this one does speed up and slow down throughout the cycle of this mode. We're going to go ahead and go on to mode number 5, which is called random flash. This mode is one of my favorites just because it's so hectic with the fast randomized flashing of all the colors. I think it looks pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and move on to mode number 6, which is called Slow Fade. And this one really isn't all that interesting because it just slowly fades every single light on and off at the exact same time. And next up we have mode number 7, which is called Alternating Flashing. This one is very similar to mode 5, with the only difference really being that it doesn't have the chase effect played in the middle of it. I do still quite like this one though because again it's very hectic, just with the fast randomized flashing of all 3 of the colors. And lastly we have mode number 8, which is where we started, that just has every single light on steady with no effects. So there you go guys, that is going to be it for the first Christmas light video of 2023. If you want to see another video like this, come back tomorrow and we're going to be taking another look at the bubble lights that I introduced on this channel back in 2016. That's right guys, I still have them, they still work perfect, and we're going to be taking a much better look at them tomorrow than I was able to give you guys back in 2016. Until tomorrow, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for watching.